We had to work with these little indie brands and start in the kitchen, and we would start early and we'd hear their stories, and we'd be in there trying the formulations and give feedback. And any brand that's ever worked with us, I see one in the audience here, knows that we really love getting in there and getting in the kitchen, and that allows us to build a brand together in many ways. So you think about, you take for granted brands like Too Faced, Urban Decay, Stila, these brands that were, not household names 28 years, 26 years ago. So I think that, to your question, it's really about getting in early. I see the CMO of Rare Beauty here, and I remember our very first meeting. It was Goop in a Jar and Selena Gomez, and it was like, whoa, and and her passion for the Rare Impact Fund and her belief in giving back. And so we were like, wow, great founder, great team, good product, wow, and they give back as well to an authentic cause that's very, very real to the founder. You could not ask for anything more as a merchant. Now let's get in the kitchen and figure it out together.
When Artemis Patrick, CEO of Sephora North America, first sat down with the Rare Beauty team, she didn't just see another celebrity brand. She sensed something different, a quiet revolution brewing beneath the surface, powered by authenticity, empathy, and a refusal to play by the old beauty industry rules. At the center was Selena Gomez, a global superstar whose own vulnerabilities and vision would soon transform the market. How did Selena Gomez, already a multi-hyphenate talent, build Rare Beauty into a powerhouse that's redefining standards and smashing stigma? The answer is a story that's as much about heart as it is about highlighter. It's easy to be cynical about celebrity beauty lines. The shelves are crowded with star-endorsed products, many of which disappear as quickly as they arrive. But Rare Beauty wasn't just another name slapped onto a blush palette. Selena Gomez's journey with mental health, self-acceptance, and relentless scrutiny from the public gave her a sense of mission. She saw makeup as both armor and art, but also as something that could be freeing, not confining. Her vision was radical in its simplicity. Create a brand that celebrates individuality, imperfection, and inner beauty as much as outer glow. When Rare Beauty launched in September 2020, in the thick of a global pandemic, the odds seemed stacked against it. But by the end of its first year, Rare Beauty had already become a phenomenon, not just a fad. Selena Gomez puts it best. I wanted Rare Beauty to challenge beauty norms by promoting self-acceptance and mental health. We're not just selling makeup. We're building a community. This isn't just feel-good marketing. Rare Beauty's Rare Impact Fund, spearheaded by Chief Impact Officer Lise Cohen, is committed to raising $100 million over 10 years to increase access to mental health resources. That's the kind of number that turns heads even in the corporate world. Every product sold contributes to the fund, making each purchase an act of advocacy. The Rare Impact Fund wasn't an afterthought or a charity add-on. It was built into the DNA of the brand from the start. For Selena Gomez, who has spoken candidly about her own struggles with anxiety and depression, this wasn't optional. It was personal, and it's resonating with millions who crave more than the promise of perfect skin. Rare Beauty's runaway success isn't just about what's in the bottle. It's about how the brand makes people feel. From the beginning, Selena Gomez insisted on a product line that was inclusive, accessible, and easy to use. Rare Beauty launched with an unprecedented 48 shades of foundation and concealer, sending a clear message. Everyone is welcome here. Even the packaging was thoughtfully designed. The rounded, easy-to-grip caps were created with people who have limited mobility in mind, a nod to Gomez's own experience living with lupus. This kind of attention to detail isn't just good design, it's empathy in action. The brand's social media presence reinforces this sense of community. Instead of pushing perfection, Rare Beauty's campaigns feature real people, real stories, and real skin. Followers are invited to share their own journeys, creating a space where vulnerability is celebrated, not hidden. Selena Gomez's star power no doubt drew initial attention, but it's her authenticity that keeps fans coming back. She's not afraid to share her struggles or show her face without makeup. In interviews, live streams, and product tutorials, she's open about her insecurities and how makeup helps her express herself, not mask herself. This authenticity is rare in a world where filters and Photoshop dominate. Gomez's willingness to be vulnerable is a beacon for a generation exhausted by impossible standards. She has turned her platform into a force of good, not just for herself, but for anyone who has ever felt not enough. Rare Beauty's product development process is a lesson in listening. Gomez and her team regularly solicit feedback from customers, makeup artists, and the Rare Beauty community. The result? Products that people actually want to use every day. The Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation and Soft Pinch Liquid Blush quickly became cult favorites, praised for their buildable formulas and inclusive shades. The brand's approach to innovation is iterative. Each launch is informed by real-world feedback, not just trends. This cycle of listening, learning, and improving has set Rare Beauty apart. The brand isn't afraid to pause, pivot, or pull a product if it doesn't meet their high standards. Customers notice, and they reward the humility with loyalty. Rare Beauty's influence extends far beyond foundation and lipstick. The Rare Impact Fund is already at work, funding organizations that provide mental health services to young people. The brand partners with advocacy groups, hosts mental health summits, and uses its platforms to destigmatize conversations around well-being. Selena Gomez's own journey is a powerful testament to the importance of mental health. By sharing her story, she's empowering others to seek help and speak up. The impact is tangible. Thousands of messages from fans who say that Rare Beauty and Gomez's honesty have made them feel seen and supported. In an industry that often prioritizes profit over people, Rare Beauty's commitment to purpose is a game changer. The brand's success proves that consumers want more than just pretty packaging. They want products that align with their values. Sephora CEO Artemis Patrick recognized this early on. In her first meeting with Rare Beauty, she saw a team driven by mission, not just margins. That sense of purpose has translated into blockbuster sales, glowing reviews, and a devoted community. As the brand continues to expand, launching new products, entering new markets, and deepening its impact, it's clear that Rare Beauty isn't just a moment. It's a movement. With Selena Gomez and Elise Cohen set to speak at this year's summit, the spotlight is on what comes next. Expect Rare Beauty to double down on its commitment to mental health, expand its product offerings, and continue challenging the status quo. For Selena Gomez, the journey is just beginning. I want Rare Beauty to be a place where everyone feels safe, celebrated, and valued, she says. We're not here to fit in. We're here to stand out. Rare Beauty's rise is a masterclass in how to build a brand with heart, hustle, and honesty. Selena Gomez has proven that talent isn't just about singing or acting. It's about leading with integrity, listening to your community, and daring to be different. In a world that often prizes appearance over substance, Rare Beauty is a reminder that the most beautiful thing you can be is yourself. And in the hands of Selena Gomez, that message is more powerful than any lipstick.